of a major contract for 4 Embraer C-390 Millennium military transport aircraft, a move that not only modernizes its national fleet but also strengthens the collective logistics backbone of NATO and its European partners. Announced at Uppsala Air Base in early October 2025, the acquisition places Sweden alongside the Netherlands and Austria in a trilateral cooperation framework focused on expanding Europe's airlift capacity. The decision follows Sweden's formal accession to NATO in 2024 and symbolizes a rapid and confident alignment with the alliance's operational standards, technological base, and defense planning principles. The deal ensures Sweden's transition away from its venerable but aging TP-84C-130H Hercules fleet, which has served for decades as the backbone of the country's tactical and strategic transport missions. The C-130H, introduced into Swedish service in the 1960s, has proven its worth in countless missions, but the demands of 21st-century warfare, humanitarian response, and Arctic logistics now require a platform with higher speed, greater payload, and lower maintenance overhead. The jet-powered Embraer C-390 Millennium answers that call, offering a unique blend of reliability, efficiency, and adaptability. At the heart of the C-390's appeal is its powerful twin-turbofan configuration. Each IAE V2500E5 engine produces roughly 31,000 pounds of thrust, giving the Millennium a top cruising speed of around 470 knots and a maximum payload capacity of 26 tons. The result is an aircraft that can deliver troops, vehicles, or humanitarian aid faster and farther than legacy turboprop transports. Because the V2500 series is derived from a proven commercial airliner engine, it also brings with it a well-established global support network, simplifying maintenance and logistics, an essential factor for NATO interoperability. Sweden's choice reflects a broader European trend toward fleet standardization and operational synergy. The Netherlands and Austria, both early adopters of the C-390 under the same procurement framework, will share training programs, maintenance procedures, and spare parts infrastructure with Sweden. This cooperative model lowers operating costs while ensuring that participating air forces can seamlessly integrate during joint operations. For NATO planners, it represents another step toward building a flexible, multinational air mobility force capable of responding swiftly to crises across the continent, from the high north to the Balkans. In design terms, the C-390 Millennium embodies versatility. Its cargo bay is tall, wide, and unobstructed, optimized for NATO standard 463L pallets and configurable for different mission profiles within minutes. The floor system allows rapid conversion from roller-equipped to flat-floor configurations, accommodating everything from heavy vehicles to medical equipment and paratroopers. The aircraft can conduct both low and high-altitude airdrops, using gravity or extraction methods, and is certified for operations from unpaved or semi-prepared surfaces such as compacted soil, grass, or gravel. This capability is particularly valuable to Sweden, whose Arctic and rural regions demand aircraft that can operate independently of established infrastructure. Operational experience from Brazil, Portugal, and Hungary, nations that already fly the Millennium, has demonstrated mission completion rates above 99%, highlighting the aircraft's reliability in diverse climates and operational conditions. For Sweden, such performance translates to dependable availability even during harsh winter operations or high-tempo NATO deployments. The Swedish Air Force will gain not just a transport aircraft, but a platform capable of serving as a force multiplier in both peacekeeping and wartime scenarios. One of the Millennium's most notable features is its potential to serve as an aerial refueling tanker in the KC-390 configuration. When fitted with Cobham underwing pods, the aircraft can refuel fighters, helicopters, and other transports at higher transfer speeds than traditional turboprop tankers. For Sweden, this means enhanced autonomy during extended air patrols, the ability to sustain Gripen E fighters over longer missions, and increased support for Allied aircraft during regional reinforcement exercises. This tanker capability strengthens Sweden's contribution to NATO's collective air power, particularly in the strategically sensitive Baltic and Arctic regions. Equally important is the aircraft's suite of onboard technologies. The C-390 features a fully digital cockpit with advanced avionics, fly-by-wire controls, and automated diagnostic systems that continuously monitor the health of onboard components. A modern defensive suite, including radar warning receivers, missile approach sensors, and countermeasure dispensers, ensures survivability in contested environments. This technological sophistication reduces pilot workload, enhances mission safety, and ensures compatibility with NATO's digital logistics and communication systems. The strategic implications of this purchase go well beyond the replacement of an outdated aircraft fleet. By joining the European C-390 user group, Sweden effectively embeds itself in a growing network of shared airlift capacity that spans multiple NATO nations. This network facilitates joint logistics, coordinated training, and pooled maintenance contracts, ultimately creating a more resilient and efficient European defense posture. The ability to move troops, equipment, and supplies quickly between member states is a cornerstone of NATO's deterrence and rapid response strategy. Sweden's participation significantly expands the alliance's operational reach across Northern Europe and enhances readiness for both humanitarian relief operations and potential military contingencies. Moreover, the acquisition underscores a broader national transformation in Swedish defense policy. Once characterized by a policy of neutrality, Sweden has undergone a remarkable shift toward active participation in collective security arrangements. The integration of advanced airlift assets like the C-390 symbolizes that shift, from self-contained defense to interoperable contribution. It also reflects Stockholm's recognition that mobility, speed, and coordination are decisive factors in modern conflict, particularly in a security environment increasingly defined by hybrid threats and contested access. The timing of Sweden's modernization effort is significant. Europe's demand for strategic and tactical airlift has surged amid growing geopolitical uncertainty, with renewed emphasis on rapid deployment and logistical resilience. The conflict in Ukraine and the rising tempo of NATO exercises in Eastern Europe have exposed the limits of existing transport capacity. By investing in the C-390, Sweden positions itself not only to meet its own national needs but also to support regional stability through shared airlift operations, humanitarian response, and reinforcement of allied forces in forward areas. Beyond the purely military dimension, the C-390 also brings civil and humanitarian advantages. Its large pressurized cargo bay and rapid reconfiguration capability make it ideal for medical evacuation and disaster relief missions. In scenarios such as forest fires, earthquakes, or floods, the aircraft can quickly transport rescue teams, vehicles, and medical equipment to isolated areas. Its speed and range make it a vital tool for national crisis response, one that complements Sweden's well-developed emergency management infrastructure. The program's long-term benefits extend into industry and technology as well. Collaboration with Embraer and European partners may open pathways for Swedish aerospace firms to participate in maintenance, support, or subsystem production. Over time, the joint framework could evolve into a more integrated European logistics and training hub centered on the C-390 platform, reducing redundancy and fostering innovation in areas such as mission simulation, systems integration, and aircrew training. From an operational perspective, the C-390's efficiency will enable Sweden to conduct fewer sorties for the same amount of cargo, reducing fuel consumption and wear on airframes. Its jet performance shortens transit times and allows quicker turnaround at airbases, which is particularly valuable during high-demand operations. This increased tempo capability enhances Sweden's readiness to support both national and NATO missions, from Arctic patrol resupply to the deployment of peacekeeping contingents overseas. Ultimately, Sweden's embrace of the C-390 Millennium marks a decisive step in its transformation into a modern, networked airpower contributor. The aircraft's combination of speed, payload, flexibility, and interoperability positions it as one of the most capable airlifters in the world today. For Sweden, it represents not just a replacement for the Hercules, but a platform that redefines its operational possibilities and cements its role as a vital link in Europe's collective defense chain. As these new airlifters begin entering service, they will symbolize more than technical progress. They will embody Sweden's strategic commitment to shared security and rapid response. The transition to a jet-powered, NATO-standard fleet sends a clear message. Sweden intends to be not only a reliable ally but also a proactive leader in Europe's evolving defense architecture. The C-390 Millennium, with its blend of Brazilian engineering and European cooperation, stands as a tangible expression of that vision, a bridge between nations, and a catalyst for a more agile and